Oh, 7:40 hours. I've been on the beat for several weeks now. Will today be the day me face has started to develop that weather-beaten look, like Sergeant Flagg? That penetrating expression round the eyes. Oh. Oh. We don't get enough sun, that's the trouble. It's all right for Australians, they can look like prunes without any bother. Which must be a help when you're new on the beat. Touch of the chips rafferties. And speaking of prunes, I've got a right pair under here. The world's most shocking white knees. They look like spring onions. Oh, well, it's no good getting depressed. I mean, what colour is Inspector Barlow with his trousers off?
Oh, how do, young Rosie?
Oh, don't you start. My landlady thinks I'm too young to be out. She keeps clasping my head to her bosom. I'm going to change my name to something rugged and masculine.
Like Transport Calf?
I've always rather fancied Craig, you know.
Well, I shouldn't repeat that if I were you, not in front of a witness.
Let me rephrase that. I've always rather fancied the name Craig, you know.
Well, that would sound much better on your personal record.
Sort of craggy and pipe-smoking. Hey, Busty, are your legs very white?
Only at the tops of me stockings, Ducky.
What's all this, then? Beau geste? Last two survivors trapped in the fort. Why wasn't I informed that 3,000 hairy bogroes of foreign extraction are swarming at the gate, preventing you two Bluebell girls from chasseing gracefully out on the streets where you belong?
We're just going, Sergeant.
Go forth and prosecute. Be ye an example to the ungodly. Let 'em see there is still one aspect of old England with its feet on the ground.
Hey, Rosie, how's your landlady?
Oh, very attractive. I mean, very well, thank you.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
No, it's not like that. She's just very kind and perhaps a bit demonstrative. Oh. I think policemen should be like doctors.
Big drinkers?
No. Able to regard a woman in a detached manner without any thoughts of messing about.
You must be joking. Him with his surgery on Cooper Street gets their clothes off if they only go in to inquire about a relative.
Then it's up to those of us who are strong enough not to become a slave to the sexual impulse.
There's a weirdie! Get out!
Ah, you're on me fingers! You're on me fingers!
Come on, then. Let's have you. Come on. I'll give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, all right, woman, I'll go without my blasted breakfast. If that's how you feel. I know just how you feel, scraggy and bony.
Up a tree. 2 of my constables up a tree. So far up a tree that they allow a muscle fanatic to flash his biceps under their very noses.
Hardly, Sergeant.
Near enough. Manpower shortage. half the senior officers in the country running round saying, policemen don't grow on trees, you know. Up a tree! What do you think we've got a fire service for? Smart blue uniforms, lovely red engines, highly polished brassware. Let them go up the flaming trees! A policeman's image is dull and earthbound, like the British aircraft industry. Did any of you two get a look at this weirdie?
Just the top of his sou'wester, Sergeant.
He was wearing a cape, Sergeant.
I hope you two weren't wearing your capes when you're up that tree. You must have looked like two great black bats, the Dracula sisters.
There was this little Siamese cat, Sergeant, crying its eyes out.
Why didn't you commandeer a civilian lad? Send him up. Look around you. Use a bit of police foresight and initiative. There's always some keen, kind-hearted, animal-loving twit. If you're really pushed, use a Boy Scout. You'd be surprised how many do. If it costs them a bob, they reckon it's worthwhile. All right, relax. Get that muck off your faces. Oh. When will you realise that a policeman is the calm at the centre of any crisis, feet firmly on the floor, rock steady when all about him are in confusion? He should be Gibraltar-like, the symbol of security. His mind going all the time, working out where the next cup of tea's coming from. Right, get your notebooks out. Let's see what we know about this fella. And speak up, don't be embarrassed. Any two policemen could have been up a tree while this weirdie was going his rounds, bulging proudly at the ladies.
Well, it was difficult to tell his height from where we were. I didn't notice anything unusual about his appearance.
No, just that he was trotting around on a fine summer's day in oilskins and sou'wester.
I mean, when he takes that lot off.
Listen, the way he's likely to be dressed, the question is, does he dare take it off?
Well, at least we know his modus operandi. He rings his bell first, and then he opens his cape.
Well, that narrows the margin. Did you have a look at him, Penrose?
Just his front forks, Sergeant. I couldn't see for the foliage. I got the impression that the whole thing was fairly rusty.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it? If he has it out in all weathers. Did any of the ladies give you a description?
Harriet Lomas, 38 years, housewife of 13 Windlesham Street, describes him as pathetic. If I was him, I'd keep things wrapped up.
Well, what about features, height, peculiarities?
Hilda Pendlebury, 35 years, housewife of 22 Windlesham Street, it reports he bites his fingernails. I noticed that much because I remember thinking I wouldn't want him offering me any unwrapped toffees.
Didn't anyone see his face?
Mrs. Edna Furbish, 42 years, housewife of 17 Brindle Street. I heard the bell and looked round and thought, what's he ringing that for? It's not as if he's got anything to celebrate. No, I don't suppose I'd recognise him again. I can't say he made much of an impression on me.
Well, at least you saved the cat.
It climbed down on its own while we were taking statements.
Who's going to knock 'em all dead at the headquarters dance, then? A few strategic twirls with the Assistant Chief Constable's wife, and cries of, who's that handsome young inspector? And why isn't he here at headquarters, Stanley? Come in. Good girl. Wait a minute. Let me help you.
They're bringing the prisoner up, sir, if you still want to interrogate him.
Yes, of course I want to interrogate him. What else is there to do? There's nobody here I can drill. I've checked. 1 cadet, 2 specials, and the clerical sergeant. And you know what he's like on his feet. Hardly worth turning out the mass band of the combined police forces, is it?
You haven't drilled me lately, sir.
Oh, I will, damn it, as soon as the weather picks up. It's not the same when you do it indoors.
I rather wondered if you'd gone off me a bit, sir.
Rubbish, woman.
Well, if I thought you had, I'd apply for a transfer, the CID.
What? And stop wearing those fascinating black stockings. I won't have you throwing away your career like that. Put that one on, will you? I must practice this damn reverse turn.
I want you two working independently for an hour or two. One in one direction and one in the other. Now get out there and keep your eyes open.
For anything special, Sergeant?
The 3 F's, lad. Fiddling, fighting and felony. And remember who you are. Policeman. And don't go around looking like a drain on Bunga's elbow. Easy, Buttress.
Sergeant.
You take the car. Get off up to the top end, giving the natives tantalising glances of your rear number plate. While you, young Primrose, will take the other station vehicle.
Oh, not the station bike, Sergeant.
It won't hurt you, lad, unless you infringe on its dignity.
Why it's so big and clumsy?
Well, that's what they said about me Auntie Lily. But as it turned out, she was big and clumsy.
And any more tree climbing episodes, and I shall bury you both up to the knees in a horticultural compound, a peat, compost, bone meal and slurry. And I don't mean the slurry with a fringe on top.
My legs look as if they've been buried. They're absolutely white. When do you get a chance for a bit of sunbathing on this job?
Gotta make time, lad.
How do you keep them like that?
Just because you've signed the Official Secrets Act, young Primrose, doesn't mean that you can be a party to every confidential operation in the county. I've done it. That's all that matters. I'm prepared. If ever I'm called upon to strip my trousers off in the line of duty, the policeman's dignity will remain unimpaired.
We know you did it, Pilkington. So don't come here with that low forehead and shifty eyes, pretending you were in Hartlepool collecting for the Madrigal Society. You left your dabs all over the window. Perfect impressions, you moron. Not just the 16 points. We could see quite plainly where you just had your hands round a beef burger and chips, you filthy swine. Why don't you scrub up a bit before you go breaking into places? Don't you realise people have to follow where you've been? Why don't you wear gloves? Everybody else wears gloves. Well, I'll tell you this much, Pilkington. I've got my shrewd and beadies on you. There'd better not be any more break-ins in my subdivision in this filthy manner. And you needn't think we're sending that foul clobber you're wearing for scientific analysis. Who do you think's going to be poking about through that lot? Look at you. Why is it I never come across Raffles, the gentleman jewel thief?
Oh, look at yourself, Penrose. It's not exactly Kojak, is it?
Penrose, call in PC Penrose. Will you go to number 15, the rise? Are you receiving me? Oh. Number 15, the rise.
All right. All right, I've got it. Number 15, the rise. I'm on my way.
Come in. I saw you arrive. My God, the full mechanised resources of the law.
It's a sort of badge of failure. It means my superiors think I'm a right prawn. It's had me down once already.
I know the feeling. I'm Melody Wilkinson. I think you'd better come in and sit down.
After you.
think you'll enjoy this after your spell in the saddle. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
Well, then do sit down.
Thank you.
You're very young.
I'm aging rapidly.
My husband won't be a moment. He's in the boathouse checking the rest of his bits and pieces. You'll have a small sherry.
No, thank you.
My husband, let me tell you, is a man whose bits and pieces could do with a damn good check. You're new here.
Yes. Yes.
We go to a police dance occasionally. I thought I hadn't seen you. Mind you, it's difficult to recognise off-duty policemen behind all those great pint glasses. You don't look like a great pint glass man.
I can't drink a lot, actually. Oh, you mustn't repeat that. It's a sort of confession of failure in a policeman.
Oh, I can be very discreet.
It's like being a cowboy who can't ride.
And what do you intend to do about acquiring all the necessary bad habits?
Well, I suppose I'll just have to keep on trying.
Well, if you need any help. Cigarette?
No, thank you.
You don't smoke, then?
Occasionally.
Ah, how sensible.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the drink I haven't mastered, really. Trouble is, you're finding something you like, you see. Trouble is going to the police club and ask for a cherry brandy. There's a deathly silence.
Well, you can relax here. Anytime. Why don't you slip off your bicycle clips?
Oh, God, I forgot. Well, down to business. Have you been having some kind of trouble, Mrs. Wilkinson?
For practically the whole of my life, officer. Ashtray.
Oh.
But with a bit of luck and a few sympathetic friends, I don't see why it can't go on like that for a good few years yet.
It's definitely gone. Some unscrupulous, thieving twits made off with a practically brand new anchor.
Do you have to dress like Captain Blood, even when your boat's on a trailer in the garden?
At least they can't see halfway up to the crow's nest. Pull your skirt down, you're embarrassing the young man. But how about finding me some rum?
Well, yo-ho-ho. Go and have a ferret through your dead man's chest.
Larceny anchor.
That's right, Sergeant.
I don't know how you do it, Penrose. I sent you out for a few minutes on the station bike, and what do you come back with? Larceny anchor? Where the hell have you been? Southampton?
It was stolen from his boat in the garden, Sergeant.
Well, I never. Penrose of the river. We'll have to get your trousers widened, lad. What a cockeyed job to louse up my crime statistics with. Do you realise you've shattered my previously perfect nautical record? We have our fair share of weird hermits around here, but this is the first case of piracy I've ever had on my books. Larceny anchor.
Shut up. What have I done? What have I done?
He doesn't like these casual additions to his list of undetected crimes.
Well, what am I supposed to do then?
You must try and avoid people who are likely to report things to you.
But I got a call on the radio to go to the house.
Look, I know it's not easy, but remember when you were at the police training college and they talked about using your initiative? Well, here's where it starts.
Oh, I'll never get the hang of this job.
Yes, you will. But the next time you get a crime reported, before you put anything down on paper, ring Sergeant Flagg, tell him what the crime is and ask him if he wants it. You'll find if it's anything important, he'll have it like a flash. It's just all the rubbish he can't bear messing about with.
Right, here's what we do. We have him in, this boat owner of yours, and I'll fix the light up so it shines in his eyes. And then we put it to him that he's made a mistake, and he's left his damned anchor stuck in the mud somewhere.
He seemed very positive it was stolen, Sergeant.
He has to say that, doesn't he, lad, to save his face. He's not going to admit, is he, that he lobbed it over the rail in a smart nautical manner and forgot it wasn't fastened at the other end. You know the type. More money than marbles. We have to ration our energies. We can't go expending police time on inessentials. What does he need an anchor for when his boat's on a trailer? Let him apply his chuffing brakes. Nobody needs an anchor in Slagcaster. Except maybe slimy Wally Ferguson. With his bad habits, he needs something hefty to stop him blowing away in the first stiff breeze. What have you done to your leg, lad?
I knew that bite would have me.
Oh, spoil your pearly white leg, has it?
I can't help being white, Sergeant.
Have a look at that, lad. I never let that leg go white. It's a desert leg, is that, lad? Hewn to a fine, sinewy efficiency by the exotic winds of Araby. And kept in shape ever since by that vigorous form of exercise known as her behind the bar at the Duck and Compasses.
How do you keep him, Sir Brown?
A policeman has his sources, lad. I hope you haven't damaged that bike.
Oh, that Wilkinson. Hey, did you see Melody? Oh, I could drink pale ale from both her slippers.
You can imagine what sort of an impression I made on her, squeaking up seductively on the station bike.
Do you think you could get me a souvenir, like the lock off her bedroom door? You jammy devil, why don't I ever get jobs like that?
You can have them. Everything comes at the wrong time, right when I'm in the throes of self-denial.
Well, how'd you make out then?
I'm trying to give it up.
How can you give it up? You haven't even collected any, eh?
Well, it's easier that way. I don't want any complications. I just want to follow a narrow professional path.
It's not human.
It's not easy either. Well, between my landlady's bosom and Melody Wilkinson's fabulous legs, I've had a very confusing day, fraught even.
Lucky dog.
You know what she said to me? In a voice throbbing with innuendo.
Well, go on. Go on, then.
She said, "Why don't you slip off your bicycle clips?" I felt a right prawn.
I bet you did. Oh, how do, Toomsy? How's the wife, then?
Oh, that's a nice way to greet anyone. It's like saying, "How do? How's your fatal illness this morning?"
Well, how is she, then?
Depressing. I heard the doctor say only yesterday that there wasn't a damn thing wrong with her.
Well, what are you going to do when you have to retire and you have to stay in the house with her all day long?
What a rotten thing to say.
PC Toombs, you've been here longest. You must have picked up a wealth of local knowledge.
I'll help you if I can, son, but I warn you, I can't take on any more work. I'm that busy already. 2:30 red car.
It's nothing like that. I just wondered if you knew how Sergeant Flagg manages to keep his legs so brown.
Oh, That's easy. He's very thick with her that runs the dress boutique. She keeps a sunray lamp on the premises, and she lures him in there at least twice a week. Haven't you ever noticed the temporary close sign on the door? Have a look next time. It says back in 10 minutes. But I reckon she spends some time on his front and all.
I've been thinking.
So have I, sir.
You know what I want more than anything?
Oh, sir.
To catch that tricky Sergeant Flag at Slagcaster. Slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow.
Where's the sergeant?
Inquiry, sir.
I'm not sure exactly where, sir.
Out on the job somewhere, sir.
Isn't that a police bike?
That, sir.
A similar type, sir. Several in the area.
A bit small for a police bike, sir.
Oh, dear. How's he going to talk his way out of this one?
Oh, beg your pardon, madam. Well. Would you be good enough to explain to me, Sergeant, exactly what you're doing in the ladies' dress shop without any clothes on?
Certainly, sir. I'm about to put into operation a ruse that I've been working on, which I hope will lead to the apprehension of a misguided soul who's been running around the area, flashing his pectorals to the discomfort of the female population.
All right, so they laughed. They laughed at Charles Atlas when he was a 7-stone weakling. Maybe if I continue the lessons, I'll develop into a 7-stone weakling. I'm not jumping in that, it's filthy. I'm gonna have an ice cream.
Don't stand about, work to do. Have I got to do it all around here? On your beats, then. On your beats, show your faces round the town. Eyes open, minds alert, measured tread. Move it, move it. Watch out for the 3 Fs, then. A word with you later, young Primrose. There's a nasty scratch on the station bike.